podcast, The Physical Layer. Hello, welcome to the show. This is a podcast about computer networks. I am your host. Today we talk about the physical layer. This is chapter 2. The idea is simple. Let's start. The physical layer is the bottom of the network. It answers one question: how do bits move from one place to another place? A bit is a small piece of data. It is a 0 or a 1. For developers, 3 things are important. They are bandwidth, latency, and RTT. We will talk about all 3 today. First, let's talk about media. Media is the path for the data. There are 2 types. The first type is guided media. The data goes through a cable. The second type is unguided media. The data goes through the air. There are 3 common media. Let's look at them. Number 1 is copper. Copper is a metal cable. Copper is cheap. Copper is easy to use. Not copper has a problem. Number 2 is maintenance. We call this noise EMI. Copper is also short. It works for about 100 meters, not more. Number 2 is fiber optic. Fiber uses light to send data. Number 3 is estigates conducting penetration from build months. It is not affected by EMI. This is good. Fiber is fast. It has high bandwidth. Fiber can go very far, many kilometers, but fiber is expensive. Number 3 is wireless. Wireless sends data through the air. Number 4, wireless is very flexible. You can move around. But wireless is not stable, and wireless needs encryption. Encryption keeps your data safe. So, which one is the best? There is no perfect answer. You must choose. You think about speed, distance, cost, and noise. This is a trade-off. You win some things and you lose some things. Now, let's talk about speed. The first word is bandwidth. Bandwidth is the maximum speed. It is the top limit. It is a number in theory. The second word is throughput. Throughput is the real speed, the speed you really get. Throughput is often lower than bandwidth. Why? Because of the slowest part of the path. We call the slowest part the bottleneck. The third word is latency. Latency is delay. It is waiting time. Latency has 4 parts. 1, transmission delay. 2, propagation delay. 3, queuing delay. 4, processing delay. Together, they make latency. Here is an important idea. More bandwidth makes the transmission delay small. More bandwidth does not help the propagation delay. Propagation delay is about distance. It is the time for the signal to travel. The fourth word is RTT. RTT means round-trip time. It is the time to go there and come back. RTT is very important. It decides the time for a TCP handshake. It decides the time for a TLS handshake. It decides the timeouts in your app. Here is a tip. Many actions need many trips, so it is good to use fewer trips. How? You can use keep alive. You can use HTTP2. You can use a CDN. This is often better than more bandwidth. The fifth idea is the bandwidth delay product. This is bandwidth times RTT. It is the data in the air right now, data on the way. Some networks have high bandwidth and high RTT. We call them long fat networks. On these networks, one TCP flow can be too small. Then it cannot fill the link. The fix? Turn on window scaling, or use many flows together. The last word is attenuation. Attenuation means the signal gets weak. The signal gets weak over distance. A long distance means a weak signal. This is why cables have a length limit. Now let's think about 3 questions. Question 1. Why can fiber go many kilometers but copper only 100 meters? The answer is attenuation. In copper, the signal gets weak fast. In fiber, the light stays strong for a long way. Do you need copper to go far? You can add a repeater. A repeater makes the signal strong again. Question 2. Imagine a link. It is very long, 10,000 kilometers. You send a small packet. The transmission delay is very small, only microseconds. But the propagation delay is big, about 50 milliseconds one way. So the round trip is about 100 milliseconds. Now, does more bandwidth help here? No. The delay comes from distance, not from bandwidth. Question 3. Your app has a server in Singapore. A user in America sends a small request. A user in Vietnam sends the same request. Question mark. The user in America is always slower, about 150 milliseconds slower. Why? Question mark. The server is the same? Question mark. The code is the same? Question mark. The answer is distance again? Question mark. America is far from Singapore? Question mark. Vietnam is near Singapore? Question mark. Propagation delay depends on distance? Question mark. Software cannot fix distance? Question mark. So what can you do? Question mark. You can put a server near the user? Question mark. This is a CDN? Question mark. America gets a server in America? Question mark. Vietnam gets a server in Vietnam? Question mark. The user talks to the near server, not the far one? Question mark. We will learn more about CDNs in Chapter 6. Okay, that is the end of Chapter 2. Let's remember 3 things. 1. Bandwidth is the top speed. 2. Latency is delay. Distance is a big part of it. 3. RTT is the time to go and come back. Fewer trips is better. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode. See you, bye.